Donald Trump has done it again. Reports are surfacing that the former president has destroyed one of America's most iconic companies, Caterpillar. But is that really the case? Is this another controversial twist in Trump's post-presidency journey? Or is there more beneath the surface? Let's break it down. For decades, Caterpillar has been a symbol of American innovation and industrial might. With their iconic yellow bulldozers, excavators, and other heavy machinery, they've helped build everything from highways to skyscrapers. But like many companies, they've also faced challenges: global competition, trade disputes, and now Donald Trump. So what exactly happened? It all started at a recent rally where Trump made some fiery remarks about Caterpillar. He accused the company of betraying America by moving production overseas and claimed their decisions were hurting American workers. He didn't hold back. "We built Caterpillar. We made it great. And now they're taking jobs away from the American people. It's a disgrace." His remarks quickly went viral, sparking a firestorm of reactions across social media. But was this the final nail in the coffin for Caterpillar? Within hours, Caterpillar's stock took a noticeable dip, showing just how much weight Trump's words still carry. Meanwhile, protests began to erupt, with supporters of Trump calling for a boycott of Caterpillar products. The hashtag #BoycottCaterpillar started trending, putting the company under intense scrutiny. But let's pump the brakes for a moment. Is Caterpillar really the villain in this story? Experts point out that the company's decision to shift some production abroad was made years ago, long before Trump's recent comments. And it wasn't about betraying America. It was about staying competitive in a global economy. In fact, Caterpillar has added thousands of jobs in the US over the past decade, even while expanding globally. So, is Trump's outrage justified? Or is this more about politics than reality? This controversy reveals a deeper tension in America's economy, balancing globalization with protecting American jobs. Trump's comments, whether you agree or not, tap into a real fear many Americans share about the future of manufacturing. So, did Trump really destroy Caterpillar? Not quite, but his words have once again shaken the ground beneath a major American company. What do you think? Is Caterpillar betraying American workers, or is this just another political drama? But before we wrap up, let's take a look at how people are reacting. Social media is on fire, with some users calling Trump a hero for calling out the elites, while others accuse him of unfairly targeting a company trying to stay afloat in a tough market. Well, you're in for a treat, because we've uncovered a hidden angle to this story that no one else is talking about. Did you know that Caterpillar has been quietly working on major investments in renewable energy tech and automation? Some insiders say that this could be the real reason behind Trump's recent comments. Think about it. Caterpillar's push for automation might reduce the need for as many human workers. Could Trump's criticism actually be a preemptive strike against a company moving toward automation? If so, that raises even bigger questions about the future of work in America. Automation is inevitable, especially in industries like manufacturing and construction. The challenge is how we prepare the workforce for these changes. Could this be the real battle brewing beneath the surface? Let us know your thoughts. Should companies like Caterpillar focus on innovation, even if it means fewer jobs, or stick to traditional methods to preserve employment? If you thought this story was explosive, wait until you see what we've got coming next. Another American giant is making waves in the news this time. It's all about AI and privacy concerns. Is big tech overstepping its bounds? But let's zoom out and look at the bigger picture. Caterpillar isn't just an American company, it's a global powerhouse, operating in over 190 countries. From China to Brazil, Caterpillar has strategically expanded to meet the growing demand for construction equipment around the world. This global strategy has helped the company remain competitive, but it's also opened the door to criticism. Critics argue that by shifting some operations overseas, Caterpillar has prioritized profits over patriotism. But supporters counter that these moves are necessary to stay ahead in a highly competitive industry. In fact, nearly 60% of Caterpillar's revenue now comes from international markets. Without those overseas operations, the company wouldn't be the industry leader it is today. So, is Caterpillar abandoning America, or is it simply doing what any successful company must do in the globalized economy? The answer might not be as simple as it seems. To fully understand this controversy, we need to revisit Trump's record on American manufacturing. During his presidency, Trump made bold promises to bring back jobs and revitalize the Rust Belt. Some of those promises led to real results, like new factories and increased investments in steel and aluminum production. But critics argue that many of these gains were short-lived, with some companies shuttering operations as soon as government incentives dried up. And despite his tough talk on trade, experts say his tariffs on Chinese goods hurt more American businesses than they helped, including companies like Caterpillar that rely on global supply chains. In fact, Caterpillar specifically cited Trump's tariffs as a factor that increased their production costs by millions of dollars. Could this past friction explain Trump's recent comments, or is this simply a case of old grudges resurfacing? So where does Caterpillar go from here? The company has already started investing heavily in cutting-edge technology, including autonomous vehicles, electric machinery, and artificial intelligence. These innovations could revolutionize the construction industry, but they also come with risks. While automation and AI could boost productivity, they also threaten to displace thousands of workers. Companies like Caterpillar will need to find a balance between innovation and maintaining a skilled workforce. Meanwhile, Caterpillar's leadership has stayed quiet on Trump's recent comments, but behind closed doors, you can bet they're weighing how to navigate this latest storm. This isn't just a story about Trump or Caterpillar, it's a story about America. It's about how we balance tradition and progress, loyalty and competition, local jobs and global opportunities. America's manufacturing sector is at a crossroads. The choices we make today, whether it's supporting innovation, crafting smarter trade policies, or holding corporations accountable, will shape our economy for generations to come. Believe it or not, this isn't the first time Donald Trump has publicly clashed with an iconic American company. In fact, his history of calling out corporations goes back decades. From criticizing Ford for moving production to Mexico, to slamming Harley-Davidson for considering operations abroad. Some see this as Trump staying true to his America First agenda, but others argue it's a calculated move to rally his base. After all, few things resonate more with voters than fighting for American jobs, especially in industries tied to national pride, like manufacturing and construction. But while Trump's words often spark controversy, they also reveal a deeper challenge. Can corporations truly serve two masters, their shareholders and their home country? Public backlash against corporations is nothing new, and boycotts have historically been a powerful way for consumers to make their voices heard. But do they work? Studies show that while boycotts can temporarily hurt a company's bottom line, they rarely lead to long-term change unless the company's core customer base is involved. In cases like Caterpillar, a boycott might grab headlines, but it's unlikely to impact a global giant with diversified markets. The bigger risk is to its reputation, and reputation matters. Caterpillar has spent decades building its brand as a reliable, American-made powerhouse. How this controversy unfolds could shape how the company and investors see the company moving forward. But let's not forget, companies like Caterpillar face tough decisions every day. They have to balance employee livelihoods, shareholder expectations, and global competition. Moving production overseas isn't just about profits, it's often about survival in an increasingly interconnected world. But does survival have to come at the cost of loyalty to American workers? That's the million-dollar question, or in Caterpillar's case, the billion-dollar question. Globalization has lifted millions out of poverty worldwide, but it's also hollowed out certain industries in the US. The key is finding policies that mitigate those impacts. American workers are tired of being treated like numbers on a spreadsheet. Companies need to invest in their people, not just their bottom line. This isn't just about Caterpillar or Donald Trump. It's about the larger forces shaping our world: globalization, automation, and the shifting definition of what it means to be made in America. These forces aren't going away, but how we respond to them will define our future. Are we willing to embrace change while protecting those most vulnerable to it? Or will we let divisions distract us from finding real solutions? These are the questions we need to ask ourselves, not just as consumers, but as citizens of a rapidly changing world. Let's take a moment to reflect on what this story really means for the future of American manufacturing. Industries like construction and heavy machinery are the backbone of our economy, employing millions of hardworking people. But these industries are changing faster than ever before. In the last decade, we've seen massive advancements in automation, with robots and AI taking over jobs that once required human hands. While this makes businesses more efficient, it leaves many workers asking, what about us? And then there's outsourcing. Companies moving production overseas to cut costs, often at the expense of local jobs. We've all seen the impact of these decisions. Entire communities have been devastated by factory closures, leaving workers struggling to find new opportunities. But there's hope, too. Some companies are reshoring jobs, bringing production back to the US, and innovative training programs are helping workers transition into high-tech roles. The question is, will companies like Caterpillar follow this trend, or continue down a different path? Some experts believe the company is adopting a wait-and-see strategy, hoping the controversy blows over. Others suggest they might be preparing a response behind closed doors, carefully weighing their words to avoid alienating customers or investors. For a company like Caterpillar, Any misstep in their response could have significant consequences, not just for their brand, but for their global operations. And let's not forget, Caterpillar isn't just dealing with Trump. They're navigating a complex web of stakeholders, from international partners to local workers. The stakes couldn't be higher. This isn't the first time an iconic American company has faced public backlash. Remember when General Motors faced criticism for taking bailout money during the 2008 financial crisis? Or when IBM was accused of outsourcing too many jobs in the 1990s? In each case, these companies faced immense pressure, but found ways to adapt and survive. The key takeaway? Companies that listen to their workers, customers, and communities are the ones that thrive in the long run. Will Caterpillar take this lesson to heart? Only time will tell. At the end of the day, this story is about more than Caterpillar or Trump. It's about the power of your voice. Whether you're a worker, a consumer, or just someone who cares about the future of our economy, your opinion matters. When we speak up, whether it's through a comment, a vote, or a conversation, we shape the world around us. So let's keep the conversation going. Share this video, talk to your friends, and most importantly, stay informed. Because the future of America's workforce depends on all of us. Let's take a step back and remember why Caterpillar is such an iconic name. For nearly a century, this company has been synonymous with reliability, strength, and innovation. Whether it's building highways, digging mines, or responding to natural disasters, Caterpillar's machines have been the backbone of global progress. When people see that yellow and black logo, they think of more than just, heavy machinery. They think of durability, dependability, and a commitment to getting the job done no matter what. So, what makes Caterpillar equipment so reliable? It all starts with engineering. Caterpillar invests billions every year in research and development to create machines that are not only powerful, but also built to last. From extreme heat to freezing cold, Caterpillar designs its machines to perform in the harshest environments. And it's not just about strength, it's about precision too. Take their GPS-graded excavators, for example. These machines use cutting-edge technology to improve accuracy, reduce waste, and save fuel, all while getting the job done faster than ever before. We've had this bulldozer for over 30 years, and it's still running like a champ. That's why we stick with Caterpillar. They're worth every penny. You know a machine is good when your grandfather used it, and now you're still using it on the same farm. And for those who want the performance of a new machine without the price tag, Caterpillar offers certified refurbished equipment, backed by their legendary warranty. It's just another way they prioritize reliability. But Caterpillar isn't just about machines, it's about people. The company has a long history of stepping up in times of need, from providing equipment for disaster relief to partnering with local communities to build critical infrastructure. When a hurricane strikes or an earthquake devastates a region, you can count on Caterpillar to be there. Their machines and operators play a crucial role in rebuilding lives and restoring hope. Through the Caterpillar Foundation, the company also invests in education, environmental sustainability, and disaster resilience worldwide. It's about more than profit, it's about making a difference. Of course, staying at the top isn't easy. As the world changes, Caterpillar faces intense competition from other global manufacturers, especially in countries like China and Japan. These companies offer cheaper alternatives, but when it comes to reliability, Caterpillar still leads the pack. The company's secret weapon? Innovation. By constantly improving their designs and investing in future technologies, Caterpillar ensures they remain the gold standard in heavy machinery. But controversies like this one with Trump pose a unique challenge. While Caterpillar's machines may be reliable, their reputation as an American icon could take a hit if they're seen as putting profits over people. The real question is, can Caterpillar navigate this storm while staying true to the values that made them great? Their reliability doesn't just come from their machines. It comes from the trust they've built with workers, contractors, and communities. As this story unfolds, one thing is clear. Caterpillar's legacy of reliability is more than just a marketing slogan. It's a promise to build better, to innovate, and to support the people who depend on their machines every day. Whether it's digging the foundations of the future or helping communities recover from disaster, Caterpillar has proven time and again that they are more than just a company. They're a partner in progress. What do you think? Can Caterpillar maintain its reputation as America's most reliable machinery brand? Or will this controversy change how people see them? Let us know in the comments below. As Caterpillar navigates this moment, the stakes couldn't be higher. Its legacy of reliability, built over decades of innovation and trust, is not just about the machines it produces, but the people it empowers. From the factory workers crafting each part with care, to the contractors building dreams, one project at a time, Caterpillar's story is deeply intertwined with the American spirit. The question now is whether the company can rise above the controversy, reaffirm its commitment to its roots, and continue leading the way as a symbol of strength and perseverance in an ever-changing world.